To find the stationary points on the curve y equals 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 12x plus 5, we will need to first of all calculate the gradient function, and this means to differentiate y with respect to x. So the first part is to calculate dy by dx. To do this, we multiply by the power and then subtract a power. So 3 times 2 would make 6x to the power of 2, minus 2 times 3 is 6x to the power of 1, so no need to write 1, minus 12, x to the power of 1, and you would take away the power, which leaves you with x to the power of 0, which is 1, and of course 5 will disappear. Now, for stationary point is when the gradient is equal to 0. At a turning point, whether it's a maximum or a minimum, the gradient is worth 0 at either of these points. So we now put dy by dx equal to 0. We get 0 equals 6x squared minus 6x minus 12. To find the stationary points and the values of x, we need to solve this quadratic equation. First of all, we can divide through by 6 to simplify this, giving us x squared minus x minus 2. And now we can factorise. Into a double bracket, x squared is x times x. The factors of 2 have got to be 1 and 2, so we will need minus 2 plus 1 in order to produce a negative 1x. And so this means that either x minus 2 equals 0 or x plus 1 equals 0, giving solutions x equals 2 or minus 1. Now we need to decide which value is a maximum and which value is a minimum. For a maximum point, the gradient goes from positive to negative. At a minimum point, we go negative to positive. As we're asked just to state which point is the maximum, we need to just examine one of the values. So we're going to look at when x equals 2. We now choose a point a little bit less than x equals 2, and so I'm going to choose x equals 1 and find the value of the gradient. So dy by dx would be 6 times 1 squared minus 6 times 1 minus 12. 6 take away 6, take away 12, will leave us with negative 12. Now I'm going to choose the point a little bit bigger than x equals 2, which is x equals 3. dy by dx would be 6 times 3 squared minus 6 times 3 minus 12. That would be worth 3 squared is 9, 9 6s is 54, minus 6 3s are 18, minus 12. And so that would come to positive 24. We are going from negative to positive, so we can now deduce that x equals 2 is a minimum. So the other value must be maximum. We've now solved the problem. X